welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We are back here today with NHL 21 in our European Explorers Draft to Glory franchise series. We are back here, I guess, the start of the 2023-2024 season. Not much really to go over. Let's take a quick look at our edit lines and see who we need to be paying attention to this year. Cifalito, is this his first season? No, second season. So 46 points, looking to grow on that. Stan Whitaker is here, as well as Christopher Feichel. Ernesto Hull is also here, the medium top six forward. Roman Hudler, Richard Dopita, Gaetan Jobin, and that would be it for offense. Defensively, Nico Gross, Abisher, Vernarski are all ours as well. And then, of course, in goal, Malik and Strombo. Malik is 77 now to start off the medium starter, so pretty awesome to see. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll go up until basically the trade deadline, which should be about this Ottawa game. And then in doing so, or not the trade deadline, sorry, the drafts. Yeah, Central Scouting. We'll take a look at draft class, see if anybody has any knowledge in the first round. A medium top four in Alsner, the Italian. Okay, where's Lukovic playing? SHL, okay. Simic. Yeah, so we're not looking at anybody too fantastic, but hopefully we could get some solid pieces to fill out the roster. So what I'll do is I will see you at the end of the season. Unless anything pressing comes up, we can go over that when it happens. Of course, if there's any major trades at the trade deadline, I'll make sure I stop and let you know about those too. So hold on to your horses, and I will see you shortly. We are just ending the trade deadline here, or at least just simming through it, with a record of 28, 31, and 3 on the season. Big trades are Zach Hyman and Walker for a first and a second and a prospect. Washington and LA on that deal. Jacob Silverberg, no thank you. Other than that, no big trades. So we've got just about a month left. We might as well just sim through it together. Actually kind of worrisome. We were doing quite well at the beginning of the year. Mid-December, we kind of caught up on ourselves. February, we kind of caught up on ourselves again. We're 500. Now we're down at the bottom. Carolina had fired their coach at one point. I guess they were doing quite bad as well. We're definitely not going to be the worst team in the league this season, but we are definitely not going to be... We're going to be in the top 5, I think. Still bottom of the Atlantic Division. Not really anything else we can do about that. Coming up here into the month of April. Let's see. Lost that game against Washington. Can we lose this game against Montreal? 4-0 loss. We do. 7-4 loss against the Jets. 2 more games here against Buffalo. We lose, and we beat the Flyers 3-0 to end the season 31, 47, and 4. That's way more wins than I thought we were going to get, but not much that we can do about it. Jose Cifalito, absolute stud, coming out with 71 points on the season, now an 83 overall. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Whitaker with 66. He's an 80 overall. Let's see. Feichel with 43. Not too bad. Now a 73. Ernesto Hull with 23. Now a 68. Jobin with 22. Hudler with 21. Dopita with 20. Gross with 16. Vernarski. I'm hoping to get a little bit more growth out of those boys. Abisher, not really concerned about him. And Trent Hainsey as well was somebody that we had thrown in there. As for goalies, we are looking at Malik with a 901 and Strombo a 78 and a 74 overall. Not bad numbers, actually. Like, I was kind of expecting a little bit worse, but we did quite well on the season. Let's take a look how everyone did in the entire league. Tampa with 117 points. Colorado, Pittsburgh, Calgary, and Florida all break 100. Got a couple teams, Chicago, Edmonton, and Toronto, pretty close to 100 as well. Let's see here. We get St. Louis misses out. Caps miss out. Nope, I guess it was just St. Louis. And we are actually the worst team in the league. Carolina got a little bit better there at the end. Everybody else kind of as well. Can't be too upset with that. So let's go ahead and end the season. No, AHL season is over as well. Let's just flip over here. Michael Raffle with 55 points. Probably not going to be the best player that we have. But we'll sim here to the draft, and I'll see you there. The playoffs have ended, and your Stanley Cup champions are the New York Islanders, and the Calder Cup champions are the Providence Bruins. Congratulations go out to both of those teams for the strong effort they put in this year. We dropped to 4. LA jumps up. Boston and Buffalo also jump up. LA has 2 picks in the first 15, which is ridiculous. We will go ahead and check out retired players here, see who is gone. Got people like, well, let's just take a look at forwards. People like Marlowe, Kessel, Pavelski, Stastny, Steen, Zuccarello, Gagne, Frolik. Some big names there. Defensively, you're looking at people like Chara, Key, Suter, Edler, Martinez, Demers, Irwin, Thomas Hickey. In net, you've got people like Lundqvist, Miller, Anderson, Dubnyk, Coward, Grice, McElhaney, Johnson, Salek. Yeah, some pretty good names there. Some big name guys and some little name guys. But didn't see it. We lost Chara, unfortunately. Steen, Zuccarello, and Suter all become coaches, and nobody becomes a scout. We don't lose anybody, except we do lose, I believe that's our goaltending coach. Actually, it might be both goaltending coaches. We will see coming up here. We will not worry about draft interviews. We'll not worry about that. And we will go ahead and jump right into the draft. We've got the number 4 overall pick, so I'm not too concerned about who we're getting, because obviously we already know. Afanasenkov would have been nice, but definitely getting somebody like Alzner. 2 years out, Vlasic comparison, you know, couldn't be too upset by that. Simic here, actually might be the better player at 18 though, but I do like to shore up my defensive lines. He is a DFD, so it might take him a little bit longer. The German in leaked, oh man. I might take the German. Okay, Bonk, you're coming out. Oh, they're all in that first round. Alright, so if we're looking at leaked, 10 points, A's, B's, C- in skating. Simic, A's, B's, C's. A, B, 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 B. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. You know, they're probably about the same in the mid-70s, and then this guy's going to be a little bit less. Oh, man, I'm going to have to take this guy, aren't I? So you're 3 years out with the Fleury comparison, and leaked was 3 years out with the Lucic comparison. Honestly, I'm going to take the Italian in Colin Alzner. I definitely think he is going to be the guy for us. Let's just take a look here. Potential-wise, if there's anybody that we can snag much later. Hello, Jim Farrell. You know, you're a gem and you're a medium elite 5 years out at 18 years old. Isn't terrible. Isn't great, that's for sure. You've also got Dante Paxpoo and Jorge George Carney, who we're probably just going to take off because I don't trust that. Outlaw would be somebody we get. Ooh, even a Tristan Burgundy, son of news anchor Ron. You know, I'm not too upset with what we're looking at here. Goaltending-wise, there's nothing great. Lavely, not fantastic. What about that fringe guy, Salak? Okay, Salak might be useful. Alright, I think we know who we're going to go. There's some actually pretty deep options for us in here. We lose out on a medium franchise, 2 medium elites there. that's okay. We will move on to Colin Alsner, but I do want to remember the names Simic and Leached. And we will take the Italian out of the ICE. He is a 69 overall, medium 4. Fantastic. We'll sim to this pick here. And just take a quick look at those other two. Simic was a 56. And Leached was a 65. So Leached was the one to get out of the two. No, sorry, Simic was a 66, sorry. Dad can't read, and Bonk was a 62, so, you know, didn't really miss out on much there. Now, moving down, not much in the second round out of Europe, unfortunately. We are looking at Vasicek, who's probably going to be the guy we go after. Okay, Hromis, Outlaw, or Burgundy, the gem. But I can get Outlaw or Burgundy next. I definitely think we're going to go with somebody like Jan Vasicek of the Nuremberg Ice Tigers of the Dell, the 18-year-old. Let's see, how many years are you out? 3 years out. I'll take it. We will go ahead and snag him, the 62 overall. None of these guys will be on the team next year, that is for sure. But we will make sure we make the right choice here. So Outlaw is 3 years out. Burgundy is also 3 years out. B, B, B minus, and then C's. B, B, B minus, and C's. So we're looking at getting a center or a right wing. Very reliable, can lack the drive to win. He's a well-rounded personality. Playmaker, and a playmaker. We're going to go with the scout, even though I want to take the Frenchman, but the gem is honestly the better option. We'll jump ahead to this. We'll take a look back here at Outlaw. He was a 64 low 6 and a 65, so we're looking at, you know, pretty average over there. And then I just want to see if he had any, yeah, pretty average as well. But the skating's not terrible, which is the main thing at this point. So now we move on here to Mr. Jim Farrell. He's a gem and he's a medium elite. He's definitely somebody that we're going to be snagging. Dano's not worth it. Weller's not going to be worth it. Legacy, not worth it. And then we're probably looking at a Paxpoo after this for that low elite. All right, Jim Farrell from the Islamic Bratislava Capitals of the ICE, the 18-year-old left shooting defender. He's going to be a project, that's for sure. But we'll snag him. He is a 50 overall medium elite defensive defenseman. And then we have a Dante Paxpoo here. Everybody else after that is Lavely, who's that backup. And another Latvian in Nick Ford. So up we go to take Dante Paxpoo out of the EHC, BLBN, and the NLA. The 18-year-old. Yeah. He is a 54, low elite. And we move on to the next round. Basically, at this point, we are going to want to take best available. Carney, we definitely are not interested in. Okay, Salak I'm interested in like the 7th round. I just want to see if anybody has like a decent, no. Now I'm past all that, so I don't want you. Kreutzer, Luongo, Brana, Ness, Bruchinski. Alright, so it's... Okay, you're injury prone. Alright, Nick Ford it is. The 59 overall low 6. And we'll go ahead to our last pick of the draft, and Salak got taken. Are you kidding me right now? Was he even any good? He like just got taken too, I know it. Come on, 57. Yeah. Alright, well, you know what that means. We have one person left to take. And we are going to take, oh my goodness, a chance on George Carney. Probably not the best yet. Low 9, actually. Actually, not terrible. You know what? A low 9 in the 7th round. He's not going to be great, granted, but it's something. So we got a medium elite, a low elite, a medium 4 defenseman, and a top or medium 9. We did fairly well, we'll say. We didn't do great. We didn't get anybody who's going to slot into the team this year. But we are definitely going to get somebody that will grow into this team. So let's take a quick look at the awards before I go into the off-season here. Let's see. Islanders went through Rangers, Penguins, and Flyers. And they went against Vegas, who went against Arizona, Winnipeg, and Colorado. Awards-wise, let's take a quick look here. Obviously, we know everything that happened there. McDavid winning the Art Ross and the Hart. Drew Doughty winning the Norris in Florida. Braden Point winning the Lady Byng. Atu Ratu winning the Calder. Varlamov winning the Conn Smythe. Vasi winning the Vesna. And the Jennings all by himself. Masterson going to Jet Wu. Chicago's coach getting the Jack Adams. Barkov getting the Selke in Chicago. And McDavid getting the Lindsay, and actually the Maurice Richard going to Draisaitl. Interesting. And let's just take a quick look. We didn't. Oh, we did. Garros is basically the Masterton of the AHL. So not great. What can you do? So we will go ahead and go to the contracts here. Take a look at what we're doing center-wise. Cody Eakin can be gone. Feichel, how much do you want? I mean, I'm just going to qualify you because that's ridiculous. Alright, lefties. Raffle can go. Najman is ours. Yeah. So we'll qualify you. Jake Von Arx is ours, so you're going to get a contract this year. Right wingers, here we go. Whitaker wants money. He's an 82 now overall. Just going to offer it to him, see what happens. Simmons can go. Watson can go. Okposo can go. Jobin is the 69. We'll just qualify him. Let's see. Defensively, Gio can go. Nico Gross, how much money do you want? We'll give you that. I'll just qualify this guy. Alsner's not going to get a deal this year. I want him to wait a bit. Bonvi as well. Goalie-wise, Malik is a 78. He needs a new deal. Let's give him that. So, yeah, it's going to be a little touch and go here for the next little bit. I'm going to go over basically any scouting and anything that needs to be done, and I'll see you at free agency when we start looking at players, and you kind of know what we need to fill up the roster. All right, team, we are back at the free agent period. We are looking for a single center who can fill in the positions. Feichel, you're not going to get that much money. Relax. So I wouldn't mind somebody like Eric Stahl. Obviously, I can give him a boatload of money. We're going to pay attention to how much money we're giving out this year. That is $19,000 of our 23. Or $73 million. Moving on, we need some left wingers. I'm going to get somebody like Bodker would be perfect on a 1-year deal. Okay, that's basically 40. So I can do one more pretty much. Jimmy VC wouldn't be terrible if I gave him that for 1 year. I really like Jake DeBrusk, but we're not going to. Colin Wilson would be perfect. I'll just give him what he wants. And then from here, I'm going to go into 2 ways. And I'm going to base it on overalls. Marcus Foligno would be perfect. Who else would be perfect? Carr would be perfect. And Wilson would also be perfect to fill out that end of the roster. Right wingers, we're going to go back up here just to make sure we can get some decent players to play with our guys. Let's see, somebody like Gustav Nyquist would actually be really great. It's a little bit more money for that. That's okay. I don't mind paying him. We'll bring Simi back. He was a good fit for us. We'll just give him what he wants. Who else is that? Craig Smith. Perfect, Craig. And nope, right wingers. We're going to go down to 2 ways again. Let's see, find somebody old like Wagner. And Jamie McGinn. And one more. Who's old? Who's old? JT Brown or Kuhn Hackle. Kuhn Hackle just got or did not get re-signed by the Islanders, so we'll just go ahead and give him a shot. And then we'll move on to defensemen. Who do we have? Who do we have? Anybody? Gio's coming back for a year. And then get somebody like TJ Brody. Perfect. And then we'll do the same here 2 ways. Greg Patterin is perfect for that. And who else is older? No. Calvin DeHaan. How about that? Alright, so that basically sets us up. We'll just quickly take a look here. See if we can we get our goalie coach to sign. That is perfect. Just waiting on the assistant coach. He also signed. So we have some pretty decent coaches signing. Really good teaching, so I hope they fit well. Craig Smith signs with the Caps, so we need another player. Chris Wagner, Eric Stahl, Gio, Calvin DeHaan, Nyquist, Foligno, Patterin. Wayne Simmons signs in Philly. TJ Brody comes. Jimmy VC comes. Daniel Carr comes. Scott Wilson comes. Bodker, McGinn, Wilson, Kuhnackel. Let's just do one more day, and I think that's it. I'm just going to double check who we need. Centers, 4 and 4. Left wingers, you've got 2, 2, 4, and 6. That's perfect. Right wingers, 2, 4, and 5. And 6. So both righties, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5. Perfect. Alright, so we need 2 right wingers. Sucks that those 2 guys didn't want to sign with us, but, completely fine. It's their right. $26 million. Let's see who is there. I'd love somebody like Jordan Eberle or Radulov. Is Radulov only a 72? Oh, that sucks. He wants a ton of money for that, though. Dodonov. There we go. So we're going to offer you a one-way contract. And we're just going to give you that. And then if I snag somebody like Silverberg and just pay him a little bit more for this season, that should actually be perfect. Let's skip a few days here. 1, 2, 3. Dodonov signs, as does Silverberg. So that's basically all the signings we're going to do for the season. I will skip ahead now until the new season, and I'll see you then. Oh, Joben resigns. All right, we are back here at the beginning of the season. Only one thing needs to be done. We have one holdout on the team. Somebody does not want to sign their contract, so he is looking for that much money. We can afford to pay him that, whatever. It's not going to be the end of the world. He's not going to be the greatest player for us, and that is okay. All right, everybody, let's take a quick look here at the lines. Foligno, Syphilito, Whitaker giving us +1. VC, Feichel, Silverberg, Vodkerstall, Dadonov, Wilson, Hudler, Nyquist. We don't have as many guys on the team this year. Vernarski and Gross are here as well. Gross being a 77 and Vernarski being a 72. And in goal, of course, Melik being a 79 and Astromo being a 74. Not too bad for us at all. Syphilito now an 85, Whitaker an 83, and Feichel a 77. So, and Hudler as well. As for the AHL, that's where you're going to see most of our guys. Hall, Dopita, Bohm is here, Joban is here, Najman, Gugliano, and Von Arx are all ours defensively. Hainsey, everybody is ours at this point. Guys we care about would probably be Jace Letty here, but not really anybody. And then, of course, in goal, we've got Stofischer and Uldrich Hammerlich as well. We're probably going to make him because he has more of a chance of doing something. So let's go ahead and sim up to the regular season. Actually, before I do, I just want to double check my contract money. We have 7 million. We are good to go. All of our spots are filled up. And I'll see you at the beginning of the regular season, and we'll take a quick peek at what our overalls look like. And then we'll see you next season. All right, we are here up until the regular season. I don't know why I went into the calendar. I tend to do this quite a bit, but don't really care about the preseason anymore. It doesn't really do much for us, but we are up against the Florida Panthers in Game 1. Let's take a look here at our overalls. We are looking at a 83, 77, 71. So coming along, unfortunately not fast enough. We will get there eventually. Florida, a 93, 84, and 80 are definitely the better team. Not much we can do about that, but just keep working hard and drafting hard. While we're here, let's take a quick look at the draft class, see if we have any awesome surprises. We do. We have Marco Schmidt, who is definitely somebody we are going to be looking at. And you're in Russia as well. So let's take a quick look here in the Dell. Of course, Schmidt, Connor Faust, Ackers, Mayer, Rankel, Ernie, Gainey, Grice. Okay, and in the NLA, we're looking at Appleby, Dalcol, Courtnall, Hughes, McElroy, Scavello, Fletcher, Extraliga, Churin, Frolic, Slager, Strachan, Ovaletsky, Eager, Padogin, Agostino, and then nobody in ice this season. It seems like it's every other season we're getting guys out of the ice. So not terrible. We did snag some decent guys last year. So yeah, thank you once again for checking this one out with me. We're moving quite quickly through the seasons, doing 2 episodes a week. Once we get up to where we're doing a little bit more in the episodes, they might be a little bit longer. We might slow down to 1 a week. But let me know in the comments what you think about that. Love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well if you're new. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.